Welcome back, dear students. In previous session, we learned huruful mufradat, individual letters from alif to ra. Dear students, in this session, inshallah, we will go further and we learn and understand how to pronounce the huruful mufradat. Okay, the first letter of today's session is za. There are two letters have similar shape, ra and za, but there is a difference in these two. Ra has no dot, but za has a dot on its upper side. This is the difference we have to tell the children so they can understand these letters and can differentiate between two letters. Okay, the first letter to the session is za, which has dot on it. The first thing about this letter is that the articulator of za, the address of za. So the articulator of za is the tip of the tongue when it touches the edge of upper teeth and the edges of the lower teeth. When the tip of the tongue touches these two edges, upper and lower teeth edges, then this word will be pronounced. Okay, first of all, put your tongue on these two edges as you are looking in the picture. I share a picture here. You are looking in the picture. According to this, you have to pronounce this letter from this articulator. You have to pronounce this letter from this particular articulator by putting your tongue like you are looking in the picture. Okay, first of all, put your tongue, okay? Put it on the articulator and then pronounce this letter like that. First of all, I will recite this letter. I will read this letter and then I request to you repeat it after me as I do. Okay, let's see. Za, za, z, z, z. This sound will produce. Okay, this letter has strong tone, not za, not lighter tone. Okay, you have to put your effort. Okay, your tone will be strong like that. Za, 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 this like that. Okay, the next letter is sin. The next letter is sin. The attribute of sin is that this is superior letter. Superior letters mean when we pronounce this letter, there will be a whisper. Okay, so I request you to, when you pronounce this letter, there must be a whisper. Without whisper, this letter is incorrect. The pronunciation of this letter will incorrect if you do not produce a whisper when you pronounce this letter. Because seen, saw, these two letters has whisper. The attribute of these two letters, the sifat of these, the quality of these two letters has whisper. Okay, so when we pronounce the seen, then we will also produce a whisper in our tone when we pronounce this letter. Like s, s, s. This is whisper. We have to change this whisper in the tone, in the sound of this letter seen. Okay, like that. Seen, seen, seen. Okay, there will be a whisper because this letter has attribute of whisper in it. Okay, the second thing about this letter is the articulator of letter. So the articulator of this letter is similar to the articulator of za. Za, sin and sa. These three letters have same articulator as I explained just a minute ago in za. Similarly, we pronounce sin from the similar address, from the similar articulator. As the articulator of za, similar the articulator of sin and similar articulator of sa. These three letters have same articulator. The tip of the tongue touches the edges of the upper and lower teeth. Okay, then these three letters will be pronounced like seen, seen, seen. Okay, we cover the two letters. Okay, now go forward toward. Now we will proceed further towards the next letter. Okay, the next letter is sheen. The first thing is the attribute of letter, and second thing is the articulator of letter. And third thing, when we teach the children's, okay, when you teach the children's, we have to explain the children's the difference between the previous letter seen and the difference between this letter sheen. So the difference between these two letters is that the seen has no dot on it and the sheen has 3 dots on its upper side. This is the difference of these two letters to understand these letters. Okay. The second thing is the attribute of sheen. When we pronounce sheen, there should be the voice of she alphabet of English. Okay. As we pronounce she in English, we have to change this sound she into Arabic. We have to change this she English alphabet sound into Arabic alphabet sheen sounds. Okay, like sheen in English she, and we have to prolong it, and then it becomes sheen, 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 sheen. Okay, in this letter we take care of that there should be sh, 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 like that. This voice, this tone should be produced when we pronounce this letter. Okay, not sheen. We have to pronounce in this voice sheen, sheen, sheen. Okay. The third thing is the articulator of this letter. What is the articulator of this letter? The articulator of sheen is similar to the articulator of jim. Jim, sheen, and ya. These three letters have the same articulator, same address, same point of existence. Okay, as I mentioned in the first lecture, the articulator of jim is the middle of the tongue and the middle of the palate. In easy way, you can say palate means the roof over the roof of the tongue. There is a cavity, there is a empty space in our mouth over the roof on the upper side of the tongue. On the upper side of tongue there is a roof, there is a empty cavity, we say it palate. Okay, the middle of the palate, the middle of the roof of the tongue, and from the middle of the tongue these two letters will be pronounced, and we will pronounce it like jim, sheen, and third letter is ya. Okay, these three letters will be pronounced from the same articulator. The address of these three letters are same. Okay, but there is a quite difference here. The jim produces, but there is a quite difference between three letters. They have same articulator, but there is a difference. The difference is that when we pronounce jim from the middle of tongue and from the middle of palate, but the tone of jim is stronger. Okay, the articulator of jim, sheen, and ya is same, but the difference is that jim has a stronger tone, like that. Jim, jim, it has a strong tone, not a light tone, lighter tone. It is pronounced in a stronger tone, jim. And the letter sheen, sheen has also stronger tone, but it is less strong than the jim, but more strong than the ya. Okay, have you understand it? Have you got it? Jim is more stronger, sheen is stronger but lesser than jim, but more than ya, because the articulator of ya is similar to sheen, and jim have same articulator. Ya has same articulator as the sheen, as the jim, but the attribute of this letter is it's less stronger, it is lighter, we can say. It is lighter, we pronounce it lighter then the sheen, and then the jim. But sheen is more stronger than the ya, but less stronger than the jim. But jim is more stronger tone than the sheen and then the ya. Like that, in stronger tone, I will produce. Like that, I will pronounce jim in stronger tone. Jim, jim. Okay, you are looking that it has a stronger tone. And now we will pronounce sheen. Sheen is less stronger than jim, but its tone is strong. Okay, sheen, sheen. We have to put our effort. Sheen. Okay. Then the third letter of this articulator from the middle of tongue and palate is ya. Okay, ya. It is lighter. Okay, this is the difference between three, but the articulator of these three words are same. Okay, we proceed further. The next letter is sad. Some people pronounce it swad. There is no vowel in it. You are looking in the block. The word sa is written in sky blue color. This is the shape of letter, and beside it there is a swad written in green color. Okay, you are looking. There is no vowel in this letter. Okay, this is the first thing. We pronounce it sad. Sad. We pronounce it sad, not sawad. There is no vowel in it. This is the first thing. And second thing, the attribute of this letter is from Saphiria, like seen. Seen has Saphiric and sad has Saphiric. ठीक है. Seen is Saphiria letter, sad is Saphiria letter. Okay. If you say what is the difference between seen and sad, because they are both Saphiria letter. Okay, I will tell you the difference between these two. The Saphiric of seen is lighter, but the Saphiric of sad is bolder, is heavier, is thicker. Okay, like that, when we pronounce seen, the spheric, when we pronounce this spherical letter seen, the spheric. Okay, when we pronounce the seen, there will be a spheric, but the spheria of seen is lighter, like that. Seen, not bolder, not thicker, but thinner. But the spheria of sad is heavier, is thicker, is bolder. Okay, like that. Sad, sad, sad. Okay, this has also spheria, but the spheria of this letter is bolder, heavier. Sad. Okay, and the third thing is the articulator of sad. The articulator of sad is as the articulator of za. Za, seen, and sad. These three letters have same articulator. Okay, the next letter is dad. Some people pronounce it dwad. This is wrong. This is incorrect way of pronunciation. This is not dad. There is no vowel in it. Okay, it doesn't carry any vowel. Okay, it is dad. You are looking in a green color. Dad, fatha, alif, madda, dal, sukun, dad. Okay, the first thing, there is no vowel in it. The second thing, the attribute, the quality, and the sifat of this letter. This letter is from Mustalia, and the sad, the previous letter, is also from Mustalia. You are looking in the sky blue color, and on upper side of this lesson, this is written that these letters are huruful mustalia. It means we pronounce these letters, huruf mustalia letters, kha, sad, dad, ta, ra, ghain, and qaf. These are 7 letters in sky blue color. The combination of these letters is khussa, dagtin, qiz. Khussa mean kha and sad, dagtin mean dad, ghain, ta, qiz mean qaf and ra. This sad and this dad, these two letters are from Mustalia letters. We pronounce the sad in heavier bolder tone, as I mentioned earlier, and we also pronounce this letter, the attribute and quality of sifat of this letter is that we pronounce this letter in heavier tone, in bolder tone, not dad, 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 in heavier tone. This is the most heavier and bolder tone letter. Okay. Okay, the next thing is articulator of dad. The articulator of dad is that when the sides of tongue, right side, when the sides of tongue touches the roots of molars. You can say when the side, right side or left side are at once both sides. When then both sides are right side only or only left side. When these sides of tongue touches the molars against it, okay, then this letter will be pronounced like that. First of all, I touch the right side of the tongue against the roots of the molar. Okay, dad, dad. I am touching the right side of the tongue against the teeth on the roots of the teeth upper side, on the upper side. Dad, dad. And now I am touching the left side of the tongue on the molars, okay, on the roots of molars, like that, left side. Dad, dad, dad. It is quite difficult. The most simple way to pronounce this letter, both sides of the tongue